Hi everyone, CNXsoft here. This is No.1 D3 smartwatch powered by MediaTek MT6261 processor. It's a very cheap model, only $24 shipped, and it has many features as we'll see in the review. So on the interface side, you have a power button here for power and to switch between functions. You have a touchscreen here, and this button allows you to go to the time. We have two faces, the digital one and analog one. Okay, and on the side here you have a micro USB port that's used for charging and also to copy files to the SD card inside the watch, and as a serial port to use it as an external modem. And at the back here, I'm not sure if it can focus, yeah. You have the heart rate monitor sensor. Okay, so I'll open it to. This is the battery, 380 milliamperes per hour. And inside here, I've put a 32 gigabyte micro SD flash, which works fine despite the spec saying 16 gigabytes is the maximum. And here you have the the SIM card slot, micro SIM slot, and it's also, I tried it before and it worked fine. Okay, so let's put back the battery and start the device again. So this is Christmas. If you don't like the lights, they have options to remove it. So besides the times, okay, it's connecting to my smartphone. Success. It will ask me if I want to sync the time. I say yes. Okay. Okay, and now I already connected via Bluetooth with my smartphone. So it's sending some notifications. So this is the calling part. You have a dialer. You can access with the touchscreen, access your list of contacts, local. This is Bluetooth, and if you have a SIM card, you will also have the low contact in the SIM card, and you can type what you want to type, what you want to call, SMS, phone book, and call log with missed call, and so on. Okay, I'm going to do a demo. I will call my phone. Okay, and here you have a menu. You can answer or decline. I will decline. So this is done through my phone, but if you have a card, you can also simply answer and talk with the phone. It's using a microphone and speaker, so it's not quite private like a phone. Everybody can hear what the other guy is saying. Okay, and here the second menu, you have Bluetooth. You can select visibility, devices you want to connect, app. So this one is a QR code to install one app on your phone called BT Notifier or BT Notification. So in the phone, this is what it looks like, and you can set up the notifications you want to get if you want SMS, emails, and so on. Back to the watch. And again here, you can have a list of notifications. Focus. Yes. So I receive a phone call. Okay, and you can try to read, but it's very difficult. It doesn't scroll very easily. So it's useful to get a notification to see if it's somebody important and you need to check your phone, but to read is very inconvenient. And then you have various settings, time, date, languages. So I go through the list here for people to know Russian and simplified Chinese. Okay. Flight mode, security, call settings are very much all what you will get in a phone. And then you have the phone on camera. Okay, this is pointing up. How I'm going to do. And so you can point like this and take a camera of picture. But obviously this is not very high resolution. It's only 128 times 128 pixel resolution, so it's a little blurry. I have put some samples in my review on CNX software. The link is below. And then you can go to theme here. You can select the background image. So it's a few. I only have a few choices. Image viewer, okay, we can see the picture I shot. A masseur. So, up. Oh, that's good. This is vibrating around your arm. Is pretty much useless. It's just turn on or off the vibrator. And you have an audio player. Of course, you can't expect the audio quality to be perfect. They will have the LEDs at the side blinking, but you can disable it in the settings. And you have options. You can get local music, and normally you can get Bluetooth. I'm not sure why the menu is not here. So I will stop this. And then you have the anti-loose function. Now it's supposed to make my phone ring. But my phone doesn't ring. Maybe because I'm in silent mode. Okay. And the anti-loss function is enabled. So what happens if I disable Bluetooth on my phone? If I go too far, okay, I disable Bluetooth. There will be BT loss message and some audio. Okay, there is a plane, so it doesn't help. But I think you got it. Power save, I haven't tried too much, but since we talk about power saving, the battery life is not very good. If I enable Bluetooth all the time, no 3G, and check the time a few times a day, it will only last 1 day or less than 1 day. And if I enable the pedometer, we'll see later, it will last about half day if I enable it all the time. Okay, the camera inside the watch may not be very good, but there is a Bluetooth camera. I have to enable Bluetooth in my phone, obviously. and I will make sure I connect to my phone. Okay, it's connected. So okay, I get the notifications. Okay, so let's enter the Bluetooth camera. It has started the camera automatically on my phone. It asks for some. Okay, and now it's using my camera. Not so easy. Okay, and I can capture with the watch. And it will save the picture inside my camera. Failed. So sometimes it works, obviously not every day. And then you have some other functions like a calendar. Okay, the camera has some problems to focus. Alarm. Then it's good because you can set up an alarm with no noise, vibration. Then you don't need to wake up the people around you. A calculator. The numbers are quite difficult to read outside. It works. 2 + 2 = 4. Voice memo. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, it's supposed to work. I don't know why I don't get any audio. Then you have some motion sensor feature. So normally the screen is off. And if you want to look at the time, you need to press the button here on the right side. But you can also enable the motion sensor to automatically turn on the screen when you move your arm like this. I tried it, but the problem is even I just type on a keyboard, it will turn on. So, and it can also be used for other events. So anyway, it will turn on your screen a bit too often. Then you have profiles, outdoor, meeting, silent, general. A file manager. I haven't tried it too much, but you can see my SD card is 32 gigabytes. Wall clock. Now it's in Bangkok, but you can move it around. Obviously, this is a very small display, so it's not exactly a high precision. It does not allow very high precision. And then you have some fitness features. No focus. That's annoying. So on the left side here is a sleep monitor. Again, you have to start manually. I have not tried this one. You have a sedentary option. So if you just sit all day, actually if you sit more than 15 minutes, it will send an alert like, hey, you should walk. The pedometer is not on all the time. You have to start it manually, like this. Okay, and you can go back and do something else. You walk, boom, 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 boom. Okay, didn't count these steps, but if you really walk, it will count the steps, and it's fairly accurate, although it will slightly under-report the steps. Yesterday I ran 2 kilometers, and it reported 2,000 steps. And then there is the heart rate monitor. So let me wear the watch. Okay, and you start, and it will measure for a few seconds. And then show your heart rate. So this is only a one-shot measurement, But if you switch to the next page, you have something called ECG, and it will continuously measure your heart rate. 80, 63, 82, 66, 87, 88, 78, 77. So it's changing a lot. And if I don't wear it, it's the same. I'm still alive. And yesterday I tried to run again with this one, and I had the exact same measurements, so it's not working. This one you also have body temperature. So it's the first time I try without wearing the watch. And normally I get 36.8, 36.6, and even I don't wear it, it's also 36.6. So maybe the heart rate monitor and health function is a gimmick. You also have a UV filter. I only try it once under the sun. Here I face the camera, so let's expect it to be very low. Okay, as I say, it's quite sunny right now, if you can see anything. Okay, finally I have a stopwatch, and this one is quite basic, so it works well. Okay, so one more thing, you can switch between the menus with the key here, between the modes. So this one is a analog watch, digital watch, and if you press one more, it will turn off the display. If you press, it will show the display. Left edge to right edge, it will go in the menu. And if you are anywhere, you press the button under the touchscreen, it will go there. So yeah, overall this watch is very inexpensive and has many features, but I don't really like it that much because heart rate monitor is not working, the camera is basically useless, the screen is not always on. I like my watch to have a screen always on, and it's also difficult for notifications. The touchscreen don't make it easy to read the text. And of course the battery life is quite poor. If you want to use it as a fitness tracker, it will only last half day. If you just use it with your phone, it will last one day. So yeah, it's a toy you can play with because it's only $24, but I would not really recommend it for any use except as a small gadget to play with. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.